So hello students, now we are going to start our third chapter today, that is rotation and revolution. Okay, so let us see introduction. So in introduction here it is written, the apparent movement of the sun, moon, stars and other celestial bodies give an impression that all these bodies are moving while we are stationary. Actually we little realize that it is the earth that is on constantly on the move. Okay, and we do not feel the rotation because we are also moving along with the earth at the same speeds. So here students, here we have one word, that is apparent movement. What is the meaning of apparent movement? Apparent movement is when we see other things and that things looks like it is moving, but actually that object is not moving. Actually we are moving. So when we are moving, we can see that that object is moving. So that is called apparent movement. Actually that object is not moving. For example, I will make this concept clear by this example. Okay, that is, suppose we are moving on the bus. It means we are traveling on the bus. So we are sitting in the, and what we feel that we are not moving and we are stationary. And when we look outside from the bus, so when we look outside from the window of that bus, we can see trees and houses are running or moving, but actually they are not moving. Actually we are moving. So that is called apparent movement. Okay, so you can see that trees are moving, then other like buildings are moving, and that is apparent movement. Now students, when bus moves, right, we do not feel. If the bus is moving, then we do not feel that bus is moving. Why it is so? Because we are in the bus and we are moving along that bus, so that's why we cannot feel. So same case here. Actually sun is not moving, our earth is moving, it is rotating, and we do not feel the rotation because we are rotating with the earth at the same time, at the same speed. Okay, so that's why we do not feel the movement, especially rotation and the revolution of the earth. And we can see the sun is moving. It is coming early in the morning from the east and moving uh, and setting down towards the west. But actually sun is not moving, it is stationary. Actually sun is not moving, it is stationary, and our earth is moving, our earth is rotating, and we do not feel the rotation of the earth or the movement of the earth because we are also moving along with the earth at the same time and at the same speed. Now the movement of the earth. So the primary movement of the earth are rotation and revolution. Okay students, our earth does two kinds of movement. Okay, first is rotation and revolution. Now what is rotation? So rotation is nothing but it is the movement of the earth on its own axis. In other words, we can say the spinning of the earth on its own axis, that is called rotation, and it rotates from west to east direction. Okay, so students, here you can see our earth is moving and this movement is known as rotation. So this is east direction and this is west direction. So it is moving from west to east. So that's why it looks our sun is moving from east to west, because our earth is moving from west to east. So that's why it looks that our sun is moving from east to west. Okay, so here you can see this movement is called rotation and it is moving in its axis. Okay, this is axis and it is moving in its axis from west to east direction. Okay, and to complete one rotation it takes how many hours? It takes 24 hours students, and because of this rotation only day and night are formed. Okay, so students, day and night are formed due to the rotation, okay. So students, here it is written, this movement causes day and night. Okay, so rotation causes day and night, and earth rotates on its axis from west to east direction in 24 hours. Okay, so if questions come in your examination, what is the rotation? Then the rotation is the movement of the earth on its own axis from west to east once in 24 hours. Okay, and this movement causes day and night. Now let us move to the next, that is revolution. So what is the revolution? Revolution is nothing but it is the movement of the earth around the sun. Movement of the earth around the sun. Suppose this is our sun and our earth move around this sun, okay, on its orbit. So this movement is known as revolution. Okay, so what is revolution? Revolution is movement of the earth around the sun, that is called revolution. And to complete one revolution, earth takes 365 days, and earth takes 365 days and 6 hours. How many hours? 6 hours. Okay, you remember it. So here it is written, students, earth revolve around the sun, making one complete revolution in approximately 365 and 1/4 days. Okay, so since earth is the only planet with life on it, all this movement of the earth affect the type of plants and animals inhabiting the earth. So students, this movement like rotation and revolution, especially here revolution, uh, affect the types of plants and animal inhabiting the earth. Okay, so here you can see further, because of varying amount of sun's heat reaching to the various part of the earth due to the earth spherical shape and inclination of the axis, the amount of insolution, that is heat, varies from place to place. Since the temperature is the basis of the climate, vegetation and atmospheric changes, it is greatly influence the effect of the it is greatly affect the variety of life on the earth. Students, as you know that our earth is spherical, right? Not that spherical, but we can say spherical, it means round. Okay, so because of the spherical shape of the our earth, sun's light or sun's heat, especially sun's heat, do not reach equally to the different regions of the earth. Okay, some regions experience or get high amount of insolution, that is heat, and some regions of the earth receives or get less amount of insolution, that is heat. So that's why the temperature of the region varies from place to place, and because of that temperature, the climate, vegetation and atmospheric changes is effect. It means the climatic conditions, vegetation and atmospheric changes are depends on the temperature, and temperatures depend on the amount of heat or insolation received by the region. Okay, so that's why this revolution and the rotation and the revolution affect the types of plants and animal inhabiting in the earth. Okay, so this much only, students, from this video. Today's video will continue our chapter, and in our next chapter we will continue from this third topic, that is rotation of the earth and alternation of day and night. Here we will learn rotation in detail. Okay, so till then we'll meet in next video. Till then, take care. Okay.